Welcome to the channel about news from around the world. While you subscribe and like it, we're going to start.
Ditching Biden is certainly not easy. I mean, to dump Biden, it would take an event on the scale of September 11, 2001. And it is not clear, since Bush Jr. is left behind. So there is a sense that they are preparing for such a scenario, and therefore those who want to keep Biden are trying to protect him and those who are against it are trying to spin things as much as possible. There is another subtlety here. The point is that all these issues that I have talked about have not yet entered the American public arena. But there is a version that they are definitely taken into account in negotiations, i.e. the Republican negotiating team in the House of Representatives talks to representatives of the White House and they keep asking them, guys, what are we going to do? You want us to raise the national debt limit, what are you going to spend the money on? Show me. And, mind you, they're not imposing a position on the White House. They're telling him, make up your mind. Because you can't build up pressure on China, i.e., 4 new bases in the Philippines, support separatists in Burma, limit China's restrictions on new sanctions, while on the other hand continue the conflict near Russia's borders. Because they don't have the resources to do both. Where to get money? They reasonably say to them, guys, either you start being friends with China, remove restrictions and pressure Russia, or you stop putting pressure on Russia at all and start putting pressure on China in earnest. In terms of economics, we can say that we should definitely, in terms of the interests of the United States, put pressure on China. Because if they don't crush China within a year and a half, okay, 2 years, then they can't do it at all. It has to be done now. It has to be done now. That's why there's going to be so much pressure on Biden now. That is why a decision has to be made quickly. Biden is not capable of making a political decision. He's not capable. So what should be done? Take him out. How do we get him out? We have to make a huge scandal. Biden will be forced into a debate. You see, it's good for him now when journalists ask him uncomfortable questions. What does inconvenient mean? It means he has no written answer to that question, then Biden turns and walks away. And in negotiations with the Republicans, he can't walk away. The question there will be, Biden, please tell me how much money you need for something like this. Explain what your agenda is. How much money do you need for it? Where are you going to get it from? Tell us. If Biden can't answer these questions, then the Republicans will openly say, here you go, we have an incompetent president. Look, we asked him these questions directly and he didn't answer them.
Thank you for watching. If you're interested, subscribe and leave a comment.